Hello, I'm Carol Lockwood. I'm chairman of the board of the San Carlos Community Garden. We welcome you this morning and are so happy to show you around and help you learn more about the garden. The garden was formed just 10 years ago as a joint use project between the Sierra School and San Carlos United Methodist Church. The San Diego Health and Human Services gave us a grant of $15,000 to start things off. Come on in and we'll show you around the garden. This is the entry to the garden. It was built by members of San Carlos United Methodist Church, and it's a welcoming spot for the community to come in and see all that's ahead in the garden. To the left over here are the school grounds of Sierra School, and we have a great partnership with the school. We'll be showing you their school beds a little later on. I'd like to introduce to you Luciano Emanuel, one of our most active gardeners, and he will walk with me as we travel through the garden.
Thank you, Carol. And I have 3 plots here. As part of having the plots, you also have to do volunteer work. And my volunteer work is to take care of the entryway here, to trim them and clean it up. And as you can see, it's in great shape. There's 62 plots, and they're $100 a year for the water and the tools. And on this plot here, I have broccoli, cauliflower that we already harvest, and I also put down carrots and lettuce. These are peas here, and more lettuce, and this is Swiss chard. My other 2 plots are on this side of the garden. On this one here, we have fava beans. These are the whole plot is fava beans, and the other plot is right here. And on this plot, I'm growing garlic, onions, and more lettuce. I just put the seeds in there. We build these cages to keep away squirrels and rabbits, anything. So hopefully we'll get good crop this year.
Here we're at our dry creek bed. It runs the whole length of the garden, about 150 feet. It was made from rocks as we dug holes for our orchard here. So you can see there were a lot of rocks that we had to contend with. Along the dry creek bed are all California native plants, and we like to educate the community about our garden and the common areas such as this. And if you'll notice, these signs by some of the native plants describe the plant, and then they have QR codes that will take us to more in-depth detail about each native plant. The Boy Scouts of Troop 959 have been very supportive of the garden. and we have 13 Eagle Scout projects that they have built in the garden. This bench and 3 others as one project. The pergola that we came through by the entry is another, and we can point out some others as we go along through the garden. This is our school garden. Contained here are 12 raised beds that the students at Sierra School maintain, plant, and harvest as part of their educational project. The students at Sierra School have special needs, so they are well mentored by their teachers, and the master gardeners also help mentor the students as they learn about nutrition, responsibility, and nature. It's also a calming respite for the students throughout the day. They spend a lot of time in the garden. We're so glad to partner with them. This is our 30-tree orchard. It consists of stone fruit trees and citrus trees, and they were all donated by the California Rare Fruit Tree Growers in the beginning. And these are the 30 trees where the holes were dug and rocks extracted to make the dry creek bed.
This is a peach tree. As you can see, it's blooming. Hopefully we get some peaches this year. Over here we have apple persimmon tree, and then over there is a pear tree, and here is a fig tree. This is one of our lemon tree here on the garden, and look what I found here today. Bev from our class. Welcome,
Hey.
Bev, to our community garden.
So glad to be here. It's a beautiful day. And look at the beautiful lemons.
Many families who garden here have young children, so we've installed several interactive games and activities that the children can participate in while their folks garden. And this hopscotch bed is one of those. We have tic-tac-toe throughout the garden, hula hoops, jumping ropes, cornhole games, so the kids can be occupied while their parents are working hard.
The San Carlos Community Garden is partnered with Food to Soil for composting, and today we're very fortunate to have Kevin here from Food to Soil to explain how this process works.
Thank you, Luciano. As you said, my name is Gavin. I'm a soil farmer here at Food to Soil. Food to Soil is San Diego's neighborhood backyard composters. We're lucky enough to partner with San Carlos Community Gardens. And they're kind enough to allow us to hold space here to basically create an entire composting hub where we accept food scraps from garden members, community members, and restaurants all around San Diego and transform those food scraps directly into nutrient-rich, revitalizing soil so that our plants can eat too.
This is our fire-safe landscaping demonstration garden. It advises folks on what to plant in various areas close to their houses to be fire safe in their own gardens. This is our pollinator garden. We're very careful to keep this growing with plants that attract both bees and butterflies because both are crucial to pollinating our trees in the orchard and the other plants in the area. Behind me is our amphitheater. It's covered in tiles that were painted by students in the school and the community. We use the amphitheater for classes and community meetings, and we're hoping in the future to get a grant for a shade cover that will make it more comfortable to be having classes in the amphitheater. Behind the amphitheater is our succulent garden, and that is overseen by a member of the San Diego Cactus and Succulent Society. We are striving to include more unusual kinds of succulents here, and we will be educating people about the different types of succulents and cactus.
This is our herb garden. We have here basil, rosemary, oregano, thyme, and all kinds of herbs. Also roses, and also we have a place here to relax and meditate, and also to do yoga, anything like that. This is a place to be mindful and to be close to nature.
Many thanks for coming to visit us today at the San Carlos Community Garden. We hope that you can come to visit us in person sometime. This mural is in celebration of our 10th anniversary this year. We're celebrating all year with many wonderful classes and workshops, storytelling times, and so on. So this is special. It was designed by Chris Hildebrand, a volunteer, and painted by several volunteers as well.
And remember, keep on gardening.